Hello Virgo, welcome back to the channel. We are going to do your he said, she said game, the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. So welcome if you are new, welcome to all of you. We're going to check in with the past situation and see where you've been, what the energies have been. Okay, we do have the Six of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Seven of Swords coming through here in your past situation. So it looks like you've been having some sort of either reminiscing the past, or someone from your past could have been resurfacing. Okay, like that's what I'm seeing. It's like fate kind of like brought you back into alignment or back together. However, you do have a lot of questions whether you can trust this individual or not. It's like you don't trust yourself or you don't trust this person. You just do know that this individual is a soulmate or someone that you can't really escape from. Okay, like you can't escape this past life connection even if you wanted to, and it's making you question whether it's wise for you to keep on investing in them or not, or you may not even be aware where you stand with them, because the Seven of Swords is like an energy of I'm not really trusting it vibe to me. Okay, or there might have been someone here that was quite how do I say that, not always revealing their plans to you, right? Like not always revealing what's next to come or where you stand with an individual. Even though you have a lot of nostalgic feelings towards them, you also know that they have some sneaky patterns that you would love to break free of. Right, in your current energy, I'm starting with the divine feminine on top and the divine masculine will be at the bottom. We have the Fool card, the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So again, that we see that Four of Pentacles energy with the Fool really saying like, is this wise? Should I give it a chance? Should I risk open up my heart, or should I risk open up when it comes to my vulnerability, right? So you're still kind of like withholding. You're not fully wanting to jump into it, even though like energetically you're like, okay, I want to give this a shot. I want to give this a try. And I feel like the risk is here, and I do get this energy as if you should take a risk on this matter, because you will eventually find a peace of mind. Okay, just follow your energy, follow your intuition. And also, if someone is making you feel alive again and making you feel like you want to trust again, this might definitely be a message saying like, just do it, right? Like just do it if you really feel the urge to give this another try. Okay, Star is here, so there's absolutely healing that is happening here, but also divine intervention, divine guidance that is happening. You might be seeing a lot of signs, synchronicities, names, numbers, number plates, things like that that keep on kind of like diverting you back to someone from your past here, or a soulmate connection. Okay, it doesn't always have to be like the one that was the catalyst. Okay, the Six of Cups as a soulmate past life connection could also just be someone that you met like 10 years ago and you never really proceeded forward with, and it could be like that person re-enters your life. It does not always have to mean that you had like a romantic connection with them in the past, but it does indicate that you had a lot of memories connected to that person, and it doesn't always have to be immediately on a romantic base. Yeah, you got the Nine of Wands in your challenge. You got the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. So your pain and your fear of betrayal is making you be very protective of your energy. You're very protective of your heart because you don't want to, lose it to the wrong person. And this is saying that you're still thinking from a place of pain, thinking from a place of betrayal, or what could be betrayal in the past, and therefore you're kind of like closing off your heart space. So there's still some sort of healing that is required, that you keep on thinking about, that you really need to break through. Okay, you need to break through that pattern. It's like insecurities creep in because you don't want to make the wrong decision. You don't want to make a hasty decision either. You don't want to jump in with your, you know, the Knight of Wands is like that passionate drive. It's like, okay, it's the thrill of the game. And you're like, no, I do not want to be in the thrill of the game. Maybe you're kind of like getting old, or you're not interested in having like another chapter where things are a little bit dramatic for you. So you're kind of like in this energy of like, okay, I know the urge is there. I know the longing is there. But at the same time, I need to be control with myself, or I don't want to repeat a past pain. Let's see about this divine masculine. What's their past energy? For the divine masculine, what's their past energy? Wow, this looks good. Look at that, the Two of Cups at the bottom. We have the Temperance card, the Two of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Now, this means that whomever you are dealing with has been truly working on themselves, working to balance themselves out. They could have been also a person maybe in the past that lost their temper very quickly, or had a lot of situations in their life that was like out of balance. But this is someone that is now working on consistency. They're working on having more patience within the process, within themselves. They might be sometimes very busy. This looks like someone that has either their own business or has a lot of things accomplished in their life. And with success comes more headache, or with success comes more things to manage. So I do feel like they might be sometimes prioritizing their own peace or their own priorities above you. So that's still going to be the case. However, with the King of Pentacles coming through, this seems to be a very reliable individual that you can absolutely count on. They don't really give the energy of like impulsivity to me. This is someone that's, you know, thinking too roughly in regards to their next steps and their next actions. Could be even like a little bit calculated, or maybe even like a little bit boring, right, at times. And I mean like boring in the sense of very predictable in their energy sometimes, right? Or could be sometimes overly busy, or doesn't have a lot of time. They really need to create the balance and time and effort. But if they are there, they are there. They're loyal. All right. In the current energies, we do have the Ten of Swords with the Page of Swords. Why? The Six of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. They could be a little bit stingy, right? Like we already discussed this type of energy. And again, they may still have like the same fears like you, like fearful of over giving, fearful of overspending, but maybe even in terms of money or energy or time, because also this person has been going through some sort of painful betrayal in their life. However, it's not someone that is becoming jaded or completely closed off, but they are in the state of let's move slowly, let's open up the emotional book slowly and not like too rapidly. Okay, so maybe your energy could be a little bit in the chasing energy, even though you are trying to hold yourself back. The Fool and the Knight of Wands is just like making spontaneous plans or doing something that could be a little bit outside of your own energy field. And this person could be like, well, listen, I'm still going through something, right? So we got to take it a little bit easy. What's their blockage? Ace of Swords, Four of Cups, and the Queen of Cups in their blockage. Yeah, I kind of also get the feeling that this is not someone that completely likes to open up about like emotional topics, right? Like there might be some Sometimes they feel like very closed off, right? Like very much focused on the practical sides or the material sides or things like that. But when it comes to the emotions, I do feel like they keep a lot of things internally. So also when, you know, something doesn't go as they want, or they have like some sort of emotional disappointment in you or in a situation, they would not really communicate this with you, right? Like, and that could be sometimes causing you to overthink a situation or cause you to, yeah, feel a little bit insecure about that, right? And that's very normal. That's very normal. Like emotionally, they might definitely not be ready to say like, hey, you know, these are my feelings and write you an essay or something. Like, don't expect that from them. Like that's not the type of energy that they are in. Not now. Not sure if that's going to happen that way. Probably yes, but for now, they do want to protect their heart space. Um, they may not always be, because I feel like with this Queen of Cups as well, it's like they're not sure if they can trust their intuition. It's like maybe intuitively or spiritually they have been a little bit disconnected, and that's something that they still really working on. What's the outside energy? Oh, you got the Queen of Wands as your outside energy. Who's that? Could be a feminine energy around you, could be a good friend or someone that could be a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Oof, the Judgment and the King of Wands. You know what I'm also getting almost? This is not going to resonate for all of you, but I do also get the energy that there is a friend that is actually bringing you both together, is what I'm picking up on. Or someone that's saying like, hey, I know a good friend, like maybe you should meet them. It's like a little bit of a, maybe a double date, or it could be someone trying to fix you, telling you all good stories about this individual, like, oh, you can, you know, you two would be a great match. Telling you a little bit more about this person than they are telling you, right? That's what I'm getting here. That's your outside influence. So you're being influenced by a friend or by someone that is trying to get you both together. That's a very specific message here. Let me know if that's the case. Please do let me know. Like, these are such random messages that come through that I truly need your confirmation on it. And tell me also exactly this part, right? Like, don't just say like, oh, this resonates. A lot of people always say that, which I really do appreciate. But do tell me also like the specific details that really fit in your life, you know, that really resonate with you. What are their intentions? No, outside influence. Oh, their intentions. Absolutely. Oh my God, I haven't done this spread for a long time. And it's just like sporadically coming up like, oh, their intentions, their hopes and fears. Their intentions is the Two of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Like, sis, bro, listen. Y'all just have like a true loving and harmonious, committed relationship coming in with someone that truly wants to get to know you, proceed forward, and truly sees you as a soulmate connection. Look at that, the Two of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in their, I'm sorry, no, I was just talking about their outside influence. I'm so sorry. My mind was just like skipping to the next round. Sorry. Okay, well, that makes it a little bit more difficult. I'm sorry for you. Yeah, Ten of Cups and the Devil. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Wands. You see how the spread changes immediately, which kind of like does indicate that there could be another soulmate connection around them. However, that soulmate connection has run its purpose when it comes to happiness, joy, and fulfillment, or completion emotionally, and is starting to become more toxic. Okay, like there are some toxic patterns here. So there could be still like maybe intimacy going on, or there could be still like some sort of, if there is no intimacy, there could be like a shared, you know, maybe they work at the same place, or they see each other frequently, or the family is still connected with one another. So there is still some sort of attachment to someone outside of this connection. So I just want you to be aware of that. However, there is also a lot of jealousy. This person who is on the outside is trying to interfere a lot, and there is a lot of argument, there's a lot of conflict, and there are some fights going on, and I feel like your person is trying to maintain balance, and that's why they don't want to jump into this situation, because what if they have to divert their energy and they leave you high and dry, right? Like, so they're trying to be a little bit cautious here. So let's see your intentions versus their intentions. That's yeah. I see you already in this reading saying like, yo, but like, if I need to look at this from a logical perspective, doesn't this tell the truth already? Like, shouldn't I just be like cold and detached? I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my energy. If this person is not completely single, what the heck am I doing here with the King of Swords? And this might be like my truth to kind of like jump out of this boat, right? Like, that's what I'm getting here. So you want the truth. You want to know, like, where do you stand? Is this going to move forward? Like, you don't want to risk your heart at game here, okay? And you don't want to be a part of a rebound, or you don't want to be a part of a third-party situation, or you don't want to cause any conflict with someone from their outside influence. But let's see the most important thing. What are their intentions with you? What is this masculine's intentions with Virgo? Ooh, this looks very promising. Okay, don't let emotions or this past pain make you feel like neglecting this situation, because their true intentions with you is the Star, the Fool, and the Ten of Pentacles. So they want to start fresh, but they want to come in as a healed person. They don't want to have this outside influence kind of like trying to create chaos for you, for them, or for anyone in this situation. So their true intentions with you is to, you know, start from a very healed dynamic. Take this risk with you. Absolutely. The Fool is taking a risk, being impulsive, going with your heart's desire. And then the Ten of Pentacles is long-term commitment. So they're not playing. Okay, this is not someone that's playing. Absolutely not. So in the extended, I'm going to go a little bit deeper into their feelings, your feelings, outcome, and anything that you need to know. And just see what is coming through here for your end. We have the Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Four of Wands. These are a lot of wands, so you might be dealing with a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, especially as Sagittarius is here, which I could absolutely understand that it's not always the most dependable or loyal sign that you could think of, but we are. Okay, I'm Sagittarius, we are, but we have to go like 100% in it. And when we are 100% in it, we are loyal, okay? We are absolutely loyal. We've got the Death card, the Knight of Wands, and the Emperor. So this looks very promising for your person's end. So if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments below which part. And thank you so much for hyping, for liking, and for your comments. And if you want to get the extended reading, you can find the link in the description box below, or you can become a member of the Illest tribe to get the extended readings of the He Said, She Said game. And now it's called the Divine Feminine versus Divine Masculine. I think it's easier. So let me know how this resonated, and I'll catch you guys very soon, hopefully in the extended, and if not, next week. Take care.